Hey, welcome back, everybody. Happy Friday to you. Beautiful sunny day. Great way to start off the weekend. And of course, it's always a good day when we get mail. So, as you see in front of you here, we've got 3 returns today. We've got one here out of Carroll Stream, Illinois. We've got one out of Orlando, Florida. And then we've got a mystery envelope where there is literally no marking on it telling me who it is. So yeah, that one is a true mystery for me. Um, I don't know. Orlando can be several things that it could be. Carroll Stream, Illinois. I'm not really sure with that one. So today is going to be one of those days where I am very surprised, and I don't even have any inclinations as to what I'm getting back here. So without any further delays, let's go ahead. Let's get started today. Let's see what we got. All right, I'm going to start off first with the Carroll Stream. I know that this one is a newer one because of the Book of the Forever stamps that I had got, and also with that. So this is going to be something that would have come back within, a 2-week time frame, let's say. And I am almost out of those stamps, so I'll be switching over here pretty soon, so I'll have another indication. All right, cool. Tim Stoddard. Tim Stoddard was a pitcher, major league pitcher, but also spent time at NC State. Oh, and I got that one stuck there. Had spent time at NC State. I had written to Tim a couple of years back, and he's also in that Coca-Cola NC State set that I'm constantly working on, and I had gotten those signed, and then I think one time prior I had gotten him when he was a pitching coach in college somewhere. I'm sorry, I can't remember what school exactly he was with at the time, but he had come through, and I'd got him to sign a couple things for me in person. So, but I took a look, and I with me being a big NC State fan, I actually have a whole binder that's nothing but NC State baseball cards, unsigned stuff, and I've got one for football and one for basketball as well, and I keep all my signed stuff in a different binder. So I was going through and saw, oh, okay, I've kind of got all these here, so figured what the heck, go ahead and send them out, and got a great return, and would have been neat if I would have had the 84 tops, just to kind of have then a run. I've got the 83, the 85, the 86, and the 87. So maybe I'll have to try and track down. I'm assuming he has an 84 tops. I'll have to try and track that down, and then I can have a nice run of the top sets with it. So great start there. 4 for 4. Nice quick return. Signed in beautiful blue Sharpie and an NC State guy. So good way to start out the day. All right, next up. Let's go to Orlando. This is like a really thin envelope. It feels like there's maybe like 2 cards in here, but I don't know. It's like extremely thin, so I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at here. Oh, awesome. Sweet. So, I'll give you guys just a little quick teaser here. There's your teaser coming up. All right, so does anybody know who this is just based off of these clues here? All right, Davey Johnson, manager of the 86 World Series Mets. Actually, I'd met Davey once many years ago. He was actually a coach for USA Baseball, and I got him to sign one of his Cons cards. And then as I've been kind of the last 6 months here, while we've all been dealing with COVID, I've been doing a lot of organizing and really kind of focusing my collection. And you guys have seen getting more of the Cons team set cards signed. And I saw that Davey was signing, and he signs for basically $5 a card. Send him $5 a card. He'll sign for you. So went ahead, sent him out $10 with the 2 cards. And I'm assuming it's $5 a card. That's like what everybody says, but with a lot of these guys, there's nothing that's ever truly published that says, hey, this is how much I charge. It's just kind of through the grapevine. But yeah, he signed 2 for me. So that's great. Knocks out my cons team sets now. So those are all caught up with Davey. And you may have noticed that here, this is the 88 set. He added in 86 WS champs. So that is really badass to have that added in. So yeah, he only had 3 cons cards: the 88, the 89, and then the 90, which I had gotten signed previously, as I mentioned. So that was a great return. Again, that was only like a couple of weeks out, so great to see that one back. All right, on to our last one for the day here, our mystery envelope. So the only clue that I have is it's been sometime in the last 4 to 6 weeks that I've sent this one out, so it's not one that's been out there lost in the mail somewhere. This is something that has been relatively recent. And let's see here. Ah, cool. So this is a local return here. This guy had kind of fallen off the radar and then had popped back up recently. Blue Edwards, another area player, went to school at ECU, and a couple of years back I had an address that was good for him, and that just kind of fell off there, where it was just no longer valid, or he wasn't signing through that address any longer, and I had the letter all written out, and I just kind of put it off to the side. And probably like, I don't know, a month or 2 ago, I saw an address pop up on a site for him and a quick return. So dug back out my cards, grabbed my letter, popped that out, and we got the return here. The autograph is kind of weird. Just to give a little commentary on it, it's very, very busy, we'll say, in there. Blue Sharpie, always good because it shows up nicely, especially on darker cards, like that there. I know it's his autograph, but it looks a little bit like scribbling in there. And maybe that's just because of the fact it's a little bit thicker Sharpie, and it's a little bit worn out there, as you can see with the streaks in there. And I made sure that I powder all my cards before I send them out, so I know it's not the card, it's just the Sharpie with it. But hey, you know what? I'm not going to complain, though, just because they're free autographs. For postage, a guy nice enough to sign cards and send back, I am definitely not going to complain about that. I will say thank you any day of the week, for getting something back. Even if some guy signs on the back of a card, or a burnt out Sharpie, or, whatever, or doesn't sign everything. At the end of the day, they're still doing it out of the kindness of their heart. And, that's really what we all need to keep in perspective. I saw somebody that the other day on a board, sorry, this real quick commentary. A guy on a board the other day was bitching and moaning because a guy only signed 2 out of the 4 cards for him, and was like, WTF, he put Bible verses on them, so why wouldn't he just sign all of them? And it's like, it was just kind of, fortunately the guy got really roasted in some comments there, like, what a real jerk, what a real a-hole. So I was happy to hear that, but it's kind of like, it sucks that there's people out there that are like that. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be something that you enjoy doing, and you got to take the mentality of let the chips fall where they may. It'd be great if we got 100% of the stuff we sent out signed, and signed perfectly, and everything that we sent out gets signed. But that's not reality. We send out, we cross our fingers and hope that stuff comes back. Because I know, like me personally, there are some guys out there that I've seen returns on, and consistent returns, and mine haven't shown up. And, I could sit here and say, oh, what the heck, what's going on here? But it's like, okay, the mail service is not 100%. My letter could have got misplaced at the guy's house. There's any number of things. So, if it doesn't show up after a period of time, maybe I just send out another letter. That's what I did with the Cowboy Bob Orton video from the other day. Is, I had sent out to him a year prior. He didn't send anything back. I didn't want him to think I was trying to double dip in case he did see it, and maybe he sent it out and it got lost in the mail getting to me. So just let enough time pass by and resend out. And yeah, he signed 1 of 3, but shoot, 1 is better than none, especially when I got none back the first time. So I will get off my horse now. I will get off the soapbox there, because we're trying to stay positive with all this stuff. So to recap our returns for the week, or for the day, not for the week, for the day. Blue Edwards, 5 of 5. So very nice, solid return with that. World Series champion manager, Davey Johnson, 2 of 2. And, see, I didn't knock it over this time. We're getting better, man. And then lastly, Tim Stoddard, former NC State pitcher, 4 of 4. So, not a bad way to end the week here. Got a little bit of everything in here. Certainly keeping in with the focused collecting. So I'm very happy with that. Going to be sending out a whole new batch over the weekend here. I've been kind of pulling cards and getting stuff ready. And I'll crank out all my letters over the weekend, so that come Monday morning, we'll have that all set to go. So hopefully we'll get some other really cool stuff coming in here in the not too distant future. As always, everyone, see, I didn't say guys like I did in the last video. I'm going to try and be more conscious. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the support. Stay safe. Have fun out there. Hope your mailboxes are full of ink. We'll talk to you next time.